About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Michael Pineda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, third baseman, number 11.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 8 hits in 26 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nobody out, runner on first. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Holiday on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, I tell you what, the wind blowing out is such a psychological advantage for the hitter. But you really have to focus on what you're doing, because you know if you hit a ball and it catches into the right wind current, it could go out of the ballpark. So you really have to bring it back. Concentrate on, stay on the ball, don't overswing, stay within yourself, because you know now you don't have to supply as much power.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so Hats off to him on that one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just getting started here in the Bronx. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
You know, I'm excited to watch this guy pitch. He's got over 200 strikeouts on the season. With that comes a lot of innings. He's very durable, almost like a throwback type of guy. So watching him execute his game plan is very fun to me, and I hope he's on top of his game today so you can see the best of him as well.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park. So he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Oh, boy, the wind is blowing out. Matt, I'm telling you, as a hitter, it is like the best thing that has ever happened. It's like a birthday gift that you weren't expecting. When the wind's blowing out, you know if you just touch it just enough, that ball may go out of the ballpark, because you know everybody wants to hit home runs.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 3 base hits in 19 tries. Now here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260, and even 20 home runs and 77 RBIs. Sale has his target. 1-0 on its way. That's wide. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Duvall has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Hanley Ramirez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 7 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One and 2. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Here's Chris Carter now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. He finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Way outside. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. There's a drive out to left center field. Carter is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in, Matt Holliday. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, moved through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved him to the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Here's Chase Headley. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifetime against Chris Sale, 6 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 17, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda, 0 for 5. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Refsnyder racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust a lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
Now batting. Third
Stepping in
baseman,
now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. 1 away. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Popped high in the air. Barnhart has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Sale sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. In there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Gregorius will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Riding in once again, Chris Carter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count now. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehand play by Bogarts. It's in time. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Sale gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 4, 2-1 New York. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Left side. Oh, look at Hitley. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
First baseman number 23.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it?
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he puts it on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ellsbury on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Adam Warren takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Adam Warren.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1-1. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Red.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Carter. He went deep last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Grounded back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 3-2. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts head-to-head with Adam Warren. 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In there, no balls and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bradley waits on the 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-2 Boston. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A changeup over the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tommy Lane will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Holiday's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 15.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Refsnyder moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down, and he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's Hanley Ramirez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Castro is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Starlin Castro, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. It seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Carson Smith takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Gary Sanchez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
The 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Carter, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Way out in front.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Chris Carter now as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Pedroia. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 4-2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Castro is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley
Jr. will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And he takes ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
now batting, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes last time up. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Full count. Here it comes, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
46, Craig Kimbrell.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Oh, what a dive. Wow.
Now batting.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Chase Headley. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
4-2 the final score today. Chris Sale earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.